Why do so many men lack the basic life skills that any adult should know? How is it that they have been able to get away with it for so long? An easy answer would be the same way adult women got away with being provided for like children. A more complex answer would be division of labor and specialization.
Who pays your bills? You or your wife? What has served me really well is that I have designated my wife to pay all of the bills. Why? That keeps my mind in a space of consistent abundance. So if you're the breadwinner, whether it be the husband or the wife, I would push the bill paying off to the other. The breadwinner's mind needs to stay in a space of abundance at all times, not thinking about credit card bills, car payments, mortgages, electricity, utilities, etc. Stay in a space of abundance where all I do is make money and my conscience and subconscious never sees it going out, because that creates stress, and stress hinders your ability to produce.
Oh, what? You have now been promoted.
No, what is that?
What do you mean no? It's the car note and the mortgage.
Why are you giving it to me? You got it on auto pay?
Nay, I took it off auto pay just for this month, just so you can take care of it, just for your boy.
Why do I want to do that?
You not excited of the opportunity to pay the bills for the first time?
Babe, I haven't paid a bill in 6 years.
This is an opportunity.
I don't want to do it.
Why not?
Why would I want to pay a bill?
Nay, come on now.
Can you have the money?
Nay, I'm
trying
to splurge this month. This is eating into my splurging budget, okay?
Ain't no splurging.
I'm gonna need you to handle that.
I'm allergic. I don't know how to pay it.
You allergic? I'm gonna have to slide this back over to you because
I
look.
don't know how to pay it though.
Look, what you mean you don't know how to pay it?
I don't know how to do it.
They got detailed instructions in there. How you log into the account? I can give you the password, everything.
See.
You can't see?
I'm blind.
We just got you glasses the other day. You good? You straight?
Blind. I can't
You straight?
see.
I'll read it for you.
How you gonna read it though? I can't do it.
What you mean? We'll get you a braille or something. You'll figure it out.
I can't do nothing.
Nay, just for your boy this one time. Your boy got perfect credit score, everything, and being consistent. Now I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take care of that.
No, we're gonna keep you consistent and keep paying it. Put it back on.
Same way women argue that they were never allowed to work, hence why they call themselves independent for working now. That establishment never allowed men to do housework, hence why men are celebrated now for completing housework, the same way women are celebrated for paying bills. Somehow, these people understand one while simultaneously condemning the other. Why are they lacking in empathy for their chronically overworked partners? Talking of lacking empathy, who is more lacking in empathy? Men or women? Which group is more likely to appreciate the other? Men or women?
If you're lucky enough that your wife is able to stay home and take care of the kids or just take care of the house, and you're not coming home and still thanking her very much for the house looking nice, or you just expect it to be perfect every day and the kids to be tended to, and you can come home and just lounge and not continue to contribute to the home, and not at least thank your wife and appreciate everything she's done to make your life easy, you're an asshole. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of husbands out there that wish so badly that our wives could just stay home during the day. Our world's not designed that way. There's very few families that can afford to do that sort of thing. I'm lucky. My wife works about 6 or 7 minutes down the street from our house. She's off during the summers because she's in the education system. So we're fortunate in that aspect. But there's some husbands out there, their wives have to commute to work. They're out of control, whatever their situation is once their wife leaves the house, and they can no longer really be in charge of any kind of safety or whatever. And it worries us. Like when my wife is on her way to work, whether it's 6 or 7 minutes down the road or whatever, I worry about her. I hope that she gets to work safely. And during the summer when she's at home and she's pretty much taking care of the entire house, I still come home and I kick in as best I can. She's usually got most of it under control. I still do the cooking because that's just what I like to do in our house, and she's not a very good cook. But anyway, appreciate your wives, man.
She is expected to keep the house clean, do the laundry, take care of her children, cook for the husband and family. All the while, a man could just come home and rest. Furthermore, if she does get help from her husband, she is considered lucky. Celebrate people for the things they do, but don't make a big deal out of someone doing house chores just because they're a man when you wouldn't give that same recognition to a woman.
When was the last time you said thank you to your wife? When was the last time you showed appreciation for all the sacrifices she's making for you and your marriage? When was the last time you said thank you?
When was the last time you told her, I appreciate you? As husbands, as men, our words are powerful. We can use them to lift up our family or to tear them down. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to your wife right now. Find her, whatever she may be doing. Stop her and look her in the eye and say, I appreciate you. And then watch how her face lights up.
Is it a bad thing to expect your spouse to pay for everything? No, but we go back to standards. Okay. It all depends on your standards. Hello, my name is Carla, and restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. In my book, my requirement, in my standards, the minimum thing a man can do is provide and protect for me. That's the bare minimum. Why? Because the goal that I have and the intentions that I have while I'm dating a man is marriage and to create family. Because I want a family, I am not going to be fertile forever. I want to have children. I need to feel safe and secure that the man that I am deciding to invest my time in can take care of me at least physically. So if this is a goal for myself, I am not going to be dating or entertaining men that cannot afford me, that cannot pay for my expenses, because I have intentions of staying home. I have intentions of being a homemaker, and that comes with sacrifice.
I have literally never been so depressed. I've never hated another person more than I hate the person that I married. While I run my ass off and I do everything for everybody in my life, like me, my kids, him, he goes to work and works enough. That's it. He works. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck, but he works. That is all he does. I tried taking care of myself and went on a walk, but when I started realizing I hadn't heard from him, I'm calling and calling and calling and begging for the bare minimum of him to watch our fucking daughter. I'm just so upset. To watch our daughter, to cut up a watermelon, and to make dinner. I mean, that is absolutely bare minimum. That's not asking for much.
How many hours do you work, Eric?
60 hours a week.
60 hours a week. And how many hours do you work at home?
The same. More. All day, all night.
Really? And then you woke up and realised you were dreaming, you mean?
Well, my day doesn't end sometimes.
What do you mean your day don't end? It don't bloody begin. You spent time on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You spent time just walking around the house, up and down. You spent time walking back and forth from a dining table with your kids. I don't know what you do with your hours. But I tell you one thing as a woman, if my husband's working, I do want to make sure that I'm doing what I should be doing at home. And if now I'm making you think about that, because this is the first time I've seen you become emotional, because it's the first time you've even had to sit and think about your actions. You're right.
I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 2, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number 3, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. I've been crying all morning long. My husband told me that I needed to pack my stuff and out the house. So I have my bag and I'm about to start packing. I literally have nowhere to go. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Or when people praise men for doing the bare fucking minimum, like, oh my god, sis, he planned a nice date for you. Make him your husband. That's the bare fucking minimum. Just because a guy is nice or a good guy doesn't mean, one, you have to give him a chance. If you don't feel an attraction to him, then don't give him a chance.
Here are some relationship behaviours in men that are so praised that I just think are the absolute bare minimum. Like, if they're not doing this, you've got a problem. You shouldn't be praising them. First up, we have men helping with the baby. It's literally half of their baby. Oh my god, I squirted out way too much of that. When I hear people like, oh my god, look at him, he's so amazing, he's changing his baby's nappy. Are you actually for real? Like, of course he should change the bloody nappy. This is freaking baby. It takes 2 to tango, my love. It's actually happened to me more than once where someone has been talking about their baby daddy and they're like, oh, he's so good though, he looks after them all the time. Well, freaking duh. So he bloody should. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit sassy again today. I need to calm down. Next one. one is when people praise men for just helping out around the house. The last time I checked, he lived there as well. So yes, he should in fact be helping out around the house. And don't get me wrong, I know that this is kind of dependent on like what roles you've set up in place in your family. Like if the man is the one that's going to provide and you're the one that's going to stay at home and clean, whatever your situation may be, like fair enough if it's kind of that situation and he's choosing to like help out and do a little bit more around the house. But I find most of the time that isn't the case, and it is just like two parties going out to work still, and yet the man still somehow gets praised for doing stuff around the house.
My husband doesn't cook or clean, and he's still an amazing husband. Here's why. He's a provider. He makes sure that all of our bills are paid, that we have all the food that we need, the clothes that we need, and we are always taken care of. Number 2, he cares about my emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being. Not just mine, but our babies too. And number 3, he's fun. He loves to take us on little adventures, and he loves to get us little treats and do so many fun things with us.
But if you really want to keep him, appreciate him. And a lot of times, even though we need things, we grow a sense of entitlement to it, especially women, because the entitlement comes from where he knows this is what we need, but do you appreciate it? Where he knows that this is where his duty is, but do you appreciate it? Because men function at a higher level. If you want to unlock the magic of a man, appreciate him. Don't just need him, be grateful.
Are men not people? Are they not human beings like us women? Are they not deserving of love, care, and affection? Are they not deserving of, the feeling of being appreciated, the feeling of being seen, and the feeling of being heard? This is the question I have today, because after I posted yesterday's video, I had quite a few people, some who even had the audacity to come into my inbox to tell me, no, you're not supposed to do that, I just shared myself packing because I had planned a weekend getaway, right? And, it was a surprise and everything like that. And some people felt like I was doing too much. And there was someone who said, no, why would you do such a thing? Why would you, at women who use their own money to do such things, what's wrong with you? You should let him spoil you, let the men spoil you, whatever. Now, for me, that came off very much like a leech. Like you're always just getting and getting and getting. You never give back. Now, obviously, I've always said here, like in terms of my personal life, I have only shared probably less than 10% of what actually goes on in my life. So when I share with you small snippets of what I'm doing, it doesn't mean I've shown you the full picture, right? And now my question is, why do you feel as if men should not receive appreciation? Men should not receive, for lack of a better term, pampering or spoiling or whatever it is. You are the only one who should receive it. Why? I have a bunch, I have a good number of gentlemen that follow me. Gentlemen, let me know, do you feel appreciated by your partners? Let's do a survey. Do you feel appreciated by your partners? Let me know in the comment section, yeah? And I don't know if you guys remember, last year, I did a challenge with you guys. I said, today, just text your man and tell him thank you for being an amazing husband or an amazing boyfriend or whatever. Like, just say thank you, right? And a lot of you guys came back and you said, your man was like, what do you want? What's wrong? That kind of thing. Which made us realize that we don't say thank you enough, such that the moment we say thank you, he thinks that you want something or you need something and you're trying to butter him up before you can ask for it. But even when it's someone's duty, right? Because we have these duties that we have in our homes. Even if it's someone's duty, them feeling appreciated is important. Even you, when he says, thank you for the T-bone, it was really nice. Don't you feel good? You probably feel good. Or he tells you, thank you for how you take care of the children. They're always clean, bathed and all of that stuff. You feel good. But have you also said thank you to him for what he does? Not just all the time you're complaining, asking for stuff. What have you done to show appreciation to this person? we become too familiar with each other in these relationships to the point where we just think, my doesn't cheat. You know, like, you know, your wife is the one who cooks every day, so you don't even care to say thank you for cooking. Thank you for this, because we think it's just your duty, so what? But every person, even if they are operating within their duties, they want to feel seen, they want to feel appreciated. Saying thank you, the words thank you is good. Say it to your partner, say it to your man. Say thank you, babe, for this. He does something for you, say thank you. It's different when you're not in the capacity to do certain things for him. But when you're in the capacity, he will now start questioning. To me, I'm always doing things for this girl. I'm always spoiling her, splurging and all of that stuff. How come she's never even bought a vest for me? Because that's how a lot of you operate in these relationships. You're just on the receiving end. And you think that if you give back to your man, Ninshi, you've stopped being a woman. I don't know what you think.
You married?
Yes.
Cool. Is he happy?
That's a weird question. Usually they ask if I'm happy.
Yeah, but like, it's a different kind of an interview. I'm just, because he's not here, like, I want to show my care for him as well. Is he happy? Your answer is yes, no? You don't want to answer that question?
No.
I think it's okay. I think we got the answer.
Who we?
That's me and the camera guy. You got it, bro?
Yeah. Well, fuck.
But we talk about reciprocating. Reciprocating is important. You give me, I give you. You give me, I give you. Even you, if you don't receive and you're always giving, you feel bad. You feel like you're being taken advantage of. You feel like you're being used. Not by him, he can't feel that. No, I'm tired. I'm tired of this, ungrateful nature that we've started cultivating amongst the ladies. We're being ungrateful just because we think, no, me, I deserve princess treatment. Princess treatment doesn't mean that number you is just getting and getting and getting and getting. That's why last time I told you, Nati, Dodix is not a present. It does not qualify as a birthday present. It does not qualify as an anniversary present. Find an actual present. Listen to
economics of gratitude. Being grateful to or for a partner's contributions increases investment in long-term relationship capital and incentivizes commitment to a union. Surprisingly, women understand the economics of gratitude too well until it gets to them being grateful. For instance, a woman who believes and reiterates that providing is a man's role wants to be appreciated for completing her homemaking role. A woman who believes shopping for groceries is a man's role wants to be appreciated for fixing dinner. There are women and like-minded people who are actually rallying against men being appreciated for doing housework. Even if the current generation is changing, the older generation, especially in second world countries like India, still finds it difficult to accept the changes themselves. They still assume that irrespective of whether a woman works equally as a man or not, the responsibility of home and children still falls on the wife. The issue in this case, as is in most cases, is working equally. Women do not work equally as men. That goes for single men and women, single mothers and fathers, and most importantly, married mothers and fathers. Women don't put in the same working hours as men, period.
What does a man do? When you have children, you always have family. They will always be your priority, your responsibility. And a man provides. And he does it even when he's not appreciated, or respected, or even loved. He simply bears up, and he does it because he's a man.
But nobody tells you about marriage. The brutal truth. A man offers provisions and protection from the moment he says, I do. This is his duty, and he does not deviate, deprive, or withhold it from his partner. It is consistent. A woman offers beauty, loyalty, and sexual exclusivity from the moment she says, I do. This is her duty, and she will deviate from it from time to time, regardless of a man's consistency. Every month, a man pays bills. He does not take a break. Every month, a woman cooks and cleans. She will take breaks. Every day, a man secures his home. He does not take a break. Every day, a woman maintains brings beauty and health. She will take a break. When a wife turns sex into privilege and withholds it, he does not take a break. When a woman lets herself go and become lazy, he does not take a break. When a woman goes into menopause and no longer wishes to sexually please her man, he does not take a break. When a wife and husband argue and fight and separate, they both may cheat. He does not take a break. A woman completely shuts off access from the time of separation up until divorce. If a man take a break, all will perish. If a man isn't consistent, all will fail. So let's stop questioning men who exercise their options.